Welcome to the iPUSH experience. I'm Marcus, and this is my co-host Christine.
Where we possess unlimited skills and hustle. And we want to give a big welcome to Miss Black Alabama, yes. U.S. International, Karla Dillard.
Yes. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for joining us here at iPUSH.
Thank you.
Now, to just get right into it, we want to know, how was the experience with going through pageants?
Well, I started when I was about 5 years old, and it started as something, I guess my mom thought I was kind of cute, and she was like, I'm going to put my baby in the pageant or whatever. And I started winning, and when I started winning, my mama didn't really want to be bothered with it anymore. So, I kept going through it, and I was doing it and all this stuff. Then when I was about 13 or 14, I won first runner-up in Miss Teen Birmingham, Alabama. So after then, I stopped doing it, and I focused on school, and I would run for homecoming queen and prom queen and stuff like that. And I won that title 7 years straight, from 6th grade to 12th grade. Nobody could ever beat me. So, that's what I did from that time. And then when I got in college, I kind of started doing it again because my mom had 3 kids in college, and that was an opportunity for me to get scholarship money. So that's why I started doing it now, and it's paying for me to get my master's.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So in the upcoming pageant that you have coming up in January of 2015, what else that pageant entail?
Well, of course, it'll be an introduction, swimwear, interview, and evening gown. But with this pageant, I do not have to do a talent, thank God, because that's my weakness. I'm not fond of doing a talent. But basically, that's what the pageant will consist of. And I'll travel to Shreveport, Louisiana, January 16th through 18th, 2015, to represent the state of Alabama.
Great. Now, in that competition, which one of those categories you named do you feel is just going to be a knockout for you? I know I got that one.
Interview and evening wear, because I have a very, very big personality. I'm small, but I think I have Napoleon complex or something, because I have a really, really big personality. So I always do very well in evening gown and interview. But I don't mind wearing a swimsuit, but I'm not that tall, thin girl. I'm 4'11". I'm curvy, so I'm just going to use that to my advantage. So that's what I plan on doing.
Are you making your own dresses?
Oh, no. No. Well, since I, won this title, I have a lot of people that reach out to me, and they have interest in actually designing dresses for me. So, I'm in the middle of trying to figure out what I'm going to wear to nationals and all this stuff. And my sponsors, they have been really great to me. So, on that end, I really don't have to worry about anything, because they're good to me. So, I thank God for that.
Okay. Well, I know you mentioned your height, saying, I'm 4'11", but I think it's amazing how you're able to show everybody that beauty comes all shapes and sizes, and we're just so glad that you're able to take that stand and say, look, I may be short or whatever, but I'm beautiful.
Thank you.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Great. So what are you doing in the community right now? Are you involved in any kind of outreach program or something like that?
Well, I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I got to flip my hair one time. But I was initiated Gamma Pi chapter, which is at Miles College, but I'm currently active in a graduate chapter, Upsilon Eta Omega chapter, and basically that's also known as the Fairfield chapter. So I'm very active in my sorority, and I also go around to different high schools, and I have different young ladies that I mentor, that might have a problem with the, just self-esteem issues. Because, with me being smaller and, I'm not that tall, thin girl, I try to, just encourage women to love themselves and for us to come together as women, because I don't like being in the middle of, the drama and all the stuff. I want to live a peaceful life, and my goal is to unify women, because I represent the black woman in the state of Alabama. So, I want to live up to that.
Great.
Okay, well, let's get into your major. What is your major, and what are some things you plan to do with your degree?
Well, this is a long title, so y'all don't be like, okay, whatever. But my undergrad was in communication with a concentration of public relation, management, and media law. And I'm currently pursuing a degree in strategic communication at Troy University.
Did you get that?
I got it.
Okay.
All right. So what advice do you have for maybe someone who may want to follow in your footsteps?
Well, this is something that I've always lived by. You know, wearing a crown is nice, it's pretty, it's full of bling, but you always have to wear your crown even when you think no one is watching. And what I mean by that, you know, people see me with this crown and stuff on, but I think like the little teenagers, they have like this little thing like Woman Crush Wednesday on Instagram or something like that. And like every Wednesday I have so many young girls saying that they look up to me, and I never, you know, had an idea that they were looking up to me. So what I mean by that is, when I say wear your crown even when you think no one is watching, just always try to, you know, set the tone to where you're always a lady no matter what, because women should be seen and not heard. And you know, just don't entertain that stuff, and just always be the best person you can be for yourself, not for anyone else, because you can't please everyone. So that's what I live by. That's the advice that I would give them.
Great advice.
And I think that is very important that you're promoting the point of being classy and carrying yourself to a certain esteem. You know, you don't have to fall into the things that everybody else is doing. Just make sure that you carry yourself well. So I really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, and just to get into, what are some goals that you have for yourself outside? I know you have a lot going on with school and everything, so what are some things you have set for yourself?
Well, I know I majored in communications or whatever, but I actually want to open up my own business, and I want to open up like a dress shop, like a pageant and prom dress shop. But it's not going to be like any dress shop. You can come in and get your makeup, your hair, everything. Then it's like going to be a one-stop shop. And I want to provide classes there to build up young ladies' self-esteem. So that's like my dream job. Besides but ever becoming an anchor woman or a spokeswoman for a company. Right. But yeah, that didn't happen when I got out of college. But I haven't given up, so it'll happen one day. It's just not my time.
It's going to happen eventually.
That's right.
Well, we want to take this time and say thank you. We don't want to hold you. We know your schedule is definitely pressing.
Yes.
So we want to say thank you once again from the iPUSH TV. And this has been another iPUSH exclusive with Marcus and Christine. And we out of here.